we are going to evaluate this improper integral, the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative x dx. So the first thing we need to do is we need to write this integral as the limit of a definite integral. So what we will do is we will write the limit as b approaches infinity of the integral from 0 to b of e to the negative x dx. That's the first thing you do when evaluating an improper integral, is you write it as the limit of a definite integral. The next thing that we will do is we will integrate the integrand. So this is going to become the limit as b approaches infinity of negative e to the negative x. That's the integral of e to the negative x, and we will evaluate that at 0 and b. And that's called the fundamental theorem of calculus, which you must know to evaluate a definite integral. So now this will become the limit as b approaches infinity of this expression. Using the fundamental theorem of calculus, we will have negative 1 over e to the b plus 1 over e to the 0. Now notice e to the negative x is the same thing as 1 over e to the x. That's why the expressions with the e's are in the denominator. And so now when we apply the limit as b approaches infinity, this expression here will tend to 0. And so we are left with 1 over e to the 0, and e to the 0 we know is equal to 1, so this expression is equal to 1. So this is a convergent improper integral, because when we evaluate the integral, we come up with an answer that is not a form of infinity. And so that is how you would evaluate the improper integral, which is the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative x dx.